want to eat. Hi guys!
Hello everyone!
Welcome back again to our channel, and in this video we're just going to continue our How Did We Met story, and it's been 2 years now, so we will have a continuation about it. So we stopped at when he sent me home and I sent him out so quick. So after a week, we met October 7, so we've been texting and calling that days, and after a week I didn't heard anything from him, and he got sick.
After a week I got a little sick, and she calls and says she wants to come out and visit me.
Yeah.
And I said, no, I am very sick and I am not good company. Don't come, but she insisted.
Oops.
So she decided to come out, and she didn't even know where I lived, which happened to be in Opal at the time. And so she found her way, which I guess is a story in itself. And she also bought a piece of fruit for me, which just totally blew me away. I mean, nobody before had brought me fruit or anything. And she ends up calling me and saying, where exactly are you? Because all I told her was I was next to the municipal building.
Yeah.
And she's walking up the hill, and I said, just look up and you'll see me.
Yeah.
And so she came in and we sat down, and after about 15 or 20 minutes I just looked at her and said, listen, the house is yours, the kitchen's over there if you're hungry. I just cannot function anymore, and I went and laid down.
Yeah, my story also is I'm from CDO, and I have no clue where Opal is. So I knew that I have my classmates or co-workers that live here. So I decided to text them or call them to ask where is that place anyways. So I only have, I think, 120 pesos. So they told me to get a ride there, stop there, and then I realized when I came down from that public transportation, I saw a fruit stand, and I bought one apple because that's only I can afford, since that apple is 25 pesos and I'm on a budget. So I decided to get one for him, and you know, at least I tried. So when I got there, I've been asking people. I even take a jeepney beside the driver's side because I have no clue where is this place, and I don't wanna lose it.
Go too far, yes.
I know. So anyways, I got there. He's so weak. Oh my god, really. And I ended up telling him that you need to relax, you need to this, you need to take this, blah blah blah. And then he just told me that, oh, you can make something for yourself and that's it. I said, no, you can't do that, because here in the Philippines we don't trust easily. Charot. Because again, so if some people or other people will do that, they're gonna take advantage into it, and you know, and they're gonna steal something if they want to. But again, he just trusts some easily, so that's not really, for me, that's not really good. You need to really know that person first before you really trust so much to them.
My thinking was quite simple. If she's gonna steal something, I want nothing to do with this girl in the future. So in the format, it's I'm trusting, but in the same sense, I'm testing. See,
I didn't really, I didn't even realize he's testing me that day. But anyways, that day also I have a work. I just stopped there to his place and check him out because again he said he's weak and he's alone in the house. So I said bye to him for let's skip that money thing, you know. And then I need to go because I have a 12:30 working hours. So yeah, then after that, after I went to his house, I never heard anything from him like a week. I'm expecting texts or calls or whatever, but again, I got so upset, I got so worried, and here's my coworkers keep teasing me that, oh, maybe he found another one, oh, maybe his girlfriend back, I don't know. But all I'm thinking is, you know, maybe he's have an accident or he got slipped on the CR. That's all I'm thinking because I'm so worried about what's going on about.
In reality, the following day, I ended up going to the hospital, and I was there for 3 days. And when I got home, I had pretty much made up my mind that this lady is the one I want to be with and get serious with. Unfortunately, I was seeing 3 other ladies at the time. So I wanted to make sure those relationships were over before I talked to her again. Because I didn't think it would be fair to her to be courting in a serious manner and possibly have other ladies show up. So things worked out rather quickly that ended those relationships.
It's so quick, guys.
I mean, one showed up at the house and I ignored, and she got the message. Another one said, hey, you're going to meet my parents Monday. Don't show up. And I said, thank you, God. And anyway, it all worked out quite well. At which point I called her up and said, can we get together? I need to talk to you.
Oh no, my side for that is, again, I've been waiting for a week for him, and you know, I ended up, I erased his number, but I memorized it. But again, I feel so charot. I'm in pain because I'm expecting something from him, answered or text back, you know, but again, I erased his number, and then but I memorized it. Then after a week, I received a text from him that, hey, you wanna talk to me personally, blah blah blah. So he went to my workplace and we talked there. So October 21, 2012.
Let's back up. Yeah.
Yeah, because when we talked it, because I asked you if we're girlfriend and boyfriend, what's our status, you know? I'm the one asking because, come on, I don't want to keep hanging in there and, you know.
Well, basically, we got together, and I was very pleased that she was willing to meet me and talk to me again. And I explained to her the situation.
Yeah.
At which point I asked if she would like to be my girlfriend. And she said yes. At which point I also explained to her, I said, well, that means you move in with me and we live together for at least 6 months, because the age gap, the cultural difference, and the language problem could be issues. And I wanted to make, before there was a total commitment of marriage, I wanted to make sure that we could get along.
Yeah, everything happens so fast. Again, some people judge me, and I really don't care because they're not the one dealing with Edward. I'm the one dealing with Edward. They don't know because when I started having a relationship to Edward, I shut my mouth. I keep it personally, privately, even to my family. The reason is, we have a sayings that in Tagalog that if maraming nakakaalam, maraming nakikialam. So ended up, if somebody knows something and they're being nosy, they're gonna talk about in town. And we all know that even in our area, they like to talk. And even in my, how do you call this? Workplace, they like to talk. But I keep it privately because I have a past experiences. And yeah. So I told him that I agree of his offer that we live for 6 months and we'll see what will happen. The reason is I really don't care of 6 months. I just want to go with him. I don't know. I feel safe and secure to him. He's not a maniac guy. And, you know, no pressure. And again, he said, oh, we need to ask permission for your parents. I said, oh, they don't know how to speak English. Or then you translate it to them. To me, oh, but they don't know how to speak Bisaya. Then you translate to me. Then if he says something, then I will translate to my family. And then he said, oh, you have lots of excuses. But anyways, he asked permission October 22, I 21, then I moved to his place October 27, 2013.
But in the same sense, her reason, she didn't, when I said we needed the parents' permission, it was one, being respectful. But more than that, it's the fact that we had an age gap. I was basically her first boyfriend. And I know how close families are here. And I didn't want her to move in with me and then a problem occur and her family disown her.
Yeah, because as he said, oh, we need to ask permission for your parents, because if our relationship will not work out, at least you can still have a family or a place to babalikan, to go back. So yeah, anyways, ended up, he went to my parents' house with my father and mother. Everything is serious. I'm just scared if my parents will say no. That, no, I will not allow you to go with him, he's so old. But again, thank God, my insight of my family is not like that. Again, they just treat him as they're a foreigner and no age gap, whatever. So well, again,
yes, there was.
Yeah, but
I mean, you were afraid to go because your family might say no, and my comment was, well, I hope I can still be allowed to see you and change your family's mind. In the same sense, when we got there and we asked,
the reason
your father's sitting there, well, I don't know about this.
No, the reason I'm scared is not that he's old. The reason I'm scared is my family is used to me, used to do chores in the house. So it's like they're dependent on me in every time the house chores or whatever. That's the thing I'm scared, because what they used to, that what I'm doing, oh, Inday is gone, what you gonna do? You know? But anyways, when we went there to the house, Mama and Papa was there, and Edward and I, just the four of us. So he started talking, and Papa and Mama told Papa that, oh, you're the one talking, I don't know how to speak English, you talk. So she let Papa talk, and basically Papa replied that, Inday, you're old enough, and he said, just don't regret of all your decision, we trust you. So it's like, do what you want. But yeah, I slowly pack all my things one by one, and I move it to your place. That time we only have motorcycle, and I use in a backpack. There's one person there. I'd never mind that one because she will see this video. But yeah, I'm proving to everybody that I can do it myself, even without their help. So I work things out. I still keep it secret. Even I'm still living with my parents that time, and I was going to work. Edward is going there for my break time because I work 10 to 2, then 2 is a break time until 5. So he's there. We have a little date in SM. So by doing that, or by having that, we're talking, we're getting to know each other, you know, because in that stage, we're in a honeymoon style. So yeah, when I moved October 27, I moved to Edward's place. It's okay. So again, I was working that time. I stopped working July 2013 because that's my end of contract. And oh, here's the choice. I mean, here's the secret part is Edward said, hey, it's been a while. We've been living for 10 months and you never say anything. And then I told him, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you to propose. But again, I didn't even realize, I didn't even notice that because we're really enjoying ourselves and we didn't realize that it's been 10 months already. We already are, how do you call this? I'm running out of English, guys.
We had been together 10 months and we were doing well together. There really were no arguments. When we had problems, we would discuss it within a day. And we were getting along so well, it was like we just belonged together. And the one day when I asked her, you know, hey, you know, it's been over 6 months, you know, it's nearly 10. You haven't said anything. And then she says, I'm waiting for you. And that, again, made brownie points for me. So I looked at her and said, okay, do you want to get married? And she said, yes. And I said, okay, when? Next month. And I said, no. I think we're going to need a little more time with all the paperwork. And then I did this usual thing most guys do and looked for the easy way. And that was, well, how about getting married on your birthday? This way I only had one date to remember, her birthday and our marriage date instead of 2. Because most of us guys, we don't remember little things like that. And this upsets the ladies. And also it worked out in the fact that would be her 20th birthday, so every year after that would be an anniversary and it would easily be remembered. So 21, 1 year of marriage. 22, 2 years of marriage. Again, less dates for me to remember. Everything's working in my favor. So she says yes, and I said, you know, I'm just throwing out a date. It could be any time you want. No, that's fine, that's fine. So that's what we went and did. And it was sort of cute because we started all the paperwork, and of course, Marie did most of it. I just tagged along. And when we went for our interview, again, being a foreigner, we're given a little extra special care. We didn't have a group counseling. We only had ourselves, and her parents were with us. And the counselor, to me, was a joke because she sat there and her opening remark to me was, you know, you've got to support her family. And I just said, like hell I do. Does your husband support your family? And we've already discussed this with the parents. I will be there to help, but I will not support. I don't have that type of money.
Yeah, for me also, I already explained that one to my parents that I didn't marry a foreigner and, you know, it will change your lifestyle or it will change your, you know, the life that you want, that you be if you married a foreigner, you'll be a billionaire. No, I'm not gonna. I explained that one to my family that I married inward because I love him, I like him, and he's a good guy. So, you know, don't think that, like, I can't blame any families that expecting something to a foreigner because there's some foreigners that like to show off. You know, likes to show off, likes to make promises, and I don't want that. I don't want a foreigner that makes promises and meant to be broken. They like to broke. And again, I rather, or how do you say it? They give something unexpected rather than they're making promises and then it's not gonna happen, you know. And I don't like showing off foreigners too.
Well, some foreigners offer support and they get taken advantage of, and therefore they get upset.
Yeah. Because as I explained to Edward when he said the one that I will help your family but I will not support your family, I get that because we didn't grow up having that mentality that we will let other people supporting our families. We work hard to support our families. So I even explained it to my family that help and support is totally different. So yeah, they knew about that, and again, luckily they understand. I am so blessed to have a family like that, and I'm so blessed to have relatives like that. Because I've been dealing with some of my friends that been having harsh attack with the relatives and families